Good morning. Today is Monday, July 21st, 2025. It's 10 a.m. and I call this meeting of the Platte County Commission to order. Commissioner Burbick, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I will.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item on our agenda is the approval of the agenda.
I move approval of the agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Berger?
Yes.
Commissioner Berger?
Yes.
Commissioner Vanderburg?
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0. Next is the consent calendar.
I move to approve the consent calendar.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the consent calendar. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Berger?
Yes.
Commissioner Berger?
Yes.
Commissioner Vanderburg?
Yes.
Motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, business action items. First is 2025 CO 102 to be presented by Sheriff's Office, Captain Shanks.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Jeffrey Shanks for the Sheriff's Office on County Commission Order 2025 CO 102. We're requesting the County Commission approve an order extending. We had an original agreement with Power DMS under County Order 2025 CO 022 that purchased 174 business licenses for the Power DMS software. What we've determined is not only with our full-time employees, but with all our auxiliary employees and volunteers, that was not enough licenses. We're actually requesting on this county order to increase the number of licenses from 174 to 199, extending that original order. This will be a modification of that with NeoGov. The budget impact of these additional licenses is $13,346.85, but that is over the 3-year life of the contract. The first year, which we are in right now, will be an additional $3,125.60. Year 2 will be $4,420, and year 3 is $5,801.25. The $3,125.60 was included as part of this year's budget, and we intend on requesting the subsequent amounts in the fiscal year 2026 and 2027 budgets.
I move approval of 2025-CO-102, a contract addendum of a prior CO regarding licenses with Power DMS.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Berger?
Yes.
Commissioner Berger?
Yes.
Commissioner Vanderburg?
Yes.
The motion carries 3-0. Next is 2025 CO 103.
Jeffrey Shanks with the Sheriff's Office again, 2025 CO 103. We're requesting an order approving a contract between Platte County, Missouri, the Missouri State Highway Patrol, and the United States Office of the National Drug Control Policy. This is a pass-through grant for a sub-award recipient for the 2025 HIDA, the High Intensity Drug Trafficking Area Award. The budget impact is $244,655, which was included in the 2025 budget. Again, this is pass-through funding that allows Platte County to pay the sub-recipients of this. The contract has been reviewed as to form by the department's general counsel, and the items are included in the 2025 budget.
I move to approve 2025-CO-103 for an agreement between Platte County and State Highway Patrol for HIDTA attorneys.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item.
I have a question.
Yes.
You said this amount's included in the budget?
It's included in the part of the budget. This is funding that we receive. We're the dispersing agency, so it will be reimbursed into the county.
So I take it the federal funding survived all the
Yes,
budget cuts that went on earlier this year.
that is correct, sir.
This one continues to be funded.
Yes.
Any further comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Berger?
Yes.
Commissioner Berger?
Yes.
Commissioner Vanderburg?
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0. Next is 2025 CO 104.
Jeffrey Shanks with the Sheriff's Office again, 2025 CO 104. We're asking the County Commission for an order approving the contract between Platte County, Missouri and Jessica Jennings, a high-intensity drug trafficking area attorney. It's the best interest of citizens of Platte County and the county to enter the contract with Ms. Jennings, a HIDA attorney, for continued prosecution again at the federal level. The budget impact is $85,000. This is included in the 2025 budget. It's been reviewed by the department's general counsel and by the auditor to make sure the encumbrance of funds are available.
I move approval of 2025-CO-104 professional service agreement between Platte County and Jessica Jennings as a HIDA attorney.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Freier?
Yes.
Commissioner Herbert?
Yes.
Commissioner Vayner?
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Yep. Thank you, Kevin. Next on the agenda, 2025 CO-105, be presented by Platte County Sheriff Eric Holland. Morning, Sheriff.
Morning, Commissioners. Sheriff Holland. I figured I should present this one myself since it's kind of a course-changing deal.
Always happy to have you here.
What you have before you is a contract between the county and Gencor Candio Limited, doing business as Genesis E-Bonds. What this agreement will do is move us to an electronic bond processing system. Currently, if somebody incarcerated in jail is going to be bonded out, whether it's from family members paying cash or through a bondsman, we have people appearing at the jail. There's money changing hands, paperwork changing hands. And over time, as with anything where humans are involved, errors can occur. This system will move us to a almost completely paperless system. It will remove the necessity of a lot of cash changing hands. It will allow for immediate transmittal of bonding documents to the courts, so we don't worry about things getting lost in the shuffle. And it also allows for better evidence that the person bonded out has copies of the documents they were given, the terms of conditions, and actual evidence that they know what they're being held accountable to when they're incarcerated from jail. There is no budget impact on the county. We will pay no money for this. There is a $10 fee that's added to each bond by the company. That is how they make their money, whether it's a surety bond through a bondsman or cash bonds. We will be putting on training and notification to all the bonding agents that are on the county's approved bond list before it goes live, and we're already in communications with the courts that are aware this change is coming.
I move to approve 2025-CO-105, an agreement with Gencor Candio Limited for E-bonds.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Freier?
Yes.
Commissioner Herbert?
Yes.
Commissioner Vayner?
Yes.
The motion carries 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff. Next on the agenda, 2025 RES 052 to be presented by County Administrator Wes Minder. Morning, Wes.
Good morning, Commissioners. Before you is a resolution that just serves as notice. The county is part of a 3-county arrangement with the Clay Platte Ray Mental Health Board. That agreement was executed back in, I believe it was 1981. Since 1981, Platte County has grown by about 130%, which is a lot faster than our counterparts. And so the way the board is set up, each county gets 1 seat, and then there's 6 seats that are available based on population. The county would like to engage Ray and Clay County in a discussion on getting those board seats reallocated to reflect the current population.
I move approval of 2025-RES-052.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments?
I have a question. Our final version that we're voting on is is part of it a little bit different than what's online?
So on the online version, basically the resolution was to the board. We have a commission substitute that basically says to the county commissions, not to the health board.
So what's online says, we request the Clay Platte Ray Mental Health Board of Trustees reapportion. And the updated version of this resolution says we request the county commissions to update it.
That is correct.
Okay.
Thank you for that clarification, and thank you to Sandra for that, pointing that out. Are there any further comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Freier?
Yes.
Commissioner Herbert?
Yes.
Commissioner Vayner?
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Wes. Next on the agenda, 2025 CO 106, be presented by Planning and Zoning Director Daniel Erickson. Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning, Commissioners. Daniel Erickson on behalf of the Planning and Zoning Office. This is the last of the stormwater grant agreements. As you recall, I think a week or so ago, we approved all but one of those agreements. This is the one agreement that was lagging. Got it in place. This is an agreement between Platte County and the Walnut Creek South Homes Association for their stormwater project along the Northwest Creekside Drive. The agreement is our standard agreement. It has been reviewed by our attorney. It is funded through the Parks and Stormwater Grant. Staff recommends you approve this last 2025 stormwater grant.
I move to approve 2025-CO-106 for an agreement with Walnut Creek South Homes Association for a stormwater grant.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Brinker?
Yes.
Commissioner Herbert?
Yes.
Commissioner Vanacker?
Yes.
Motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Daniel. Next on the agenda, announcements from county office holders and staff. Looks like we have County Administrator Wes Minder with an item.
Good morning, Commissioners. The county earlier this year received a $135,000 grant in partnership with Platte City to look at downtown Platte City Main Street infrastructure. And the county was a participant in this because we are a large landowner, but we also want to be a good neighbor. And so the city's been doing an engagement. They've hired a consulting firm, RDG Consulting, and they're working with Jane Simmons to do some engagements. They've attended some Main Street events. They've been engaged with the Platte City Chamber and quite a few others. We will share this to our online accounts, but we are looking for contributions and comments on the surveys for that study. As we develop it, they had some charrettes open houses last week, and then the consultant team is taking comments. And so we just encourage anybody that has any ideas on what they would like to see in downtown Platte City to engage in that process.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would just like to say that, we try and be a good neighbor here in downtown Platte City. It's important to us that the city is as robust and successful as possible. And I want to thank you because you're the one that suggested this study, suggested this project, and got the funding from Mark for it. And then you encouraged the commission to pay for half of the local match for the study, which we agreed to do. So thank you for your leadership on this important local project.
Thank you.
Any further announcements from county office holders and staff? Any comments from the general public? Any comments from the commission? Okay,
Move to adjourn.
Second.
we have a motion and a second to adjourn. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Brinker?
Yes.
Commissioner Herbert?
Yes.
Commissioner Vanacker?
Yes.
Motion carries 3-0. It's 10:13 a.m. and we are adjourned.